Natalie Thomas here again for Your Family Psychic. I am back for another video. This week we are talking about a new month ritual. We just started a new month. It is the second day of March right now. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what I do at the beginning of each month to set myself up for success and amazing, awesome things that come in the month. So I have this little book. It's called Thoughts. It's actually just like kind of a journal, and this is where I write down all of my spells and rituals and things like that I do. So I do have like a health spell. I have a new moon ritual. I also have a new month ritual. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. If you don't know who I am, I'm Natalie Thomas. I am a psychic medium. I am a coach and a spiritual mentor. I have spiritual retreats, and I really, really help people to grow in their spirituality so they can unlock all of this abundance and joy and awesomeness that the universe is offering to us at all times. So I am Natalie Thomas. I do work at Your Family Psychic. I am the owner and I'm the main psychic here. We have a great team who works on all these videos and helps with all my stuff. But today I want to just make sure you guys are on course for having an amazing month. It is not too late to start the month out and do this new month ritual because it's only the second day of the month. You can do it pretty much a couple days before, a couple days after the month turns over. So I did it on Monday night. So that was the day, because today's Wednesday. So Monday night I did it. So if you're looking for a way to really call in the new month and call in all of the amazingness of the new month, here's a good ritual for you. A few things beforehand. I do have now available on Amazon my Spiritual Success Journal, and I just got my first physical copies of it, and it is freaking amazing. So if you're looking for a journal where you can really, it's going to talk to you about journaling. It teaches you a little bit about journaling and setting up your meditation space and mantras and things you can say. Has a few journal prompts, and then it has a bunch of pages for you to actually journal in. It's a great size, and it's just so amazing. I love holding it in my hands. The energy is just amazing. So if you're looking for that, you can look for that on Amazon, and also I will put a link below in the description. If you guys have questions for me at any time about anything, please do not hesitate to reach out. I am at Your Family Psychic on all social media everywhere. So if you need to get a hold of me, please reach out. I am here for you. You can also email me at natalie@yourfamilypsychic.com. So let's dive right into the material for today. So I am in my altar space. If you see behind me, let's see which way is the best way to go. Okay, if you see, maybe just do this. If you see behind me, I have an altar. And on my altar is that little pink card. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But my altar space and where I'm sitting now is where I work. It's also where I do all of my spells and where I do, sorry about the camera, where I do all of my spells. It's where I do all of my manifesting. It's where I do all of my amazing coaching and all of the calls. You're going to find me here with my chakra wall behind me. My friend Teresa, who's passed away, is going to be right here next to us. And me and my daughter are going to be over there. So no matter what, you're going to see me here in my favorite space, in my witchy space, in my area. I got a new addition is my money tree. But for the new month, I came to my altar. You can do this, cleanse the energy of the area if you want. You don't have to. Don't feel overwhelmed. None of this stuff is stuff you have to do. It's best to kind of just ask white light to fill the area that you're in before you start the ritual, just so you can get into that. But then I want you to open a circle. Now, don't let anybody confuse you on how complicated opening the circle is. It can be as simple as saying, I now open a circle where only love and light can enter. That's all you got to do. With your intention, you're setting a circle. This circle is going to include your ancestors and guides. So my usual statement is something like this. I now open a circle where only love and light can enter. I ask my ancestors, my guides, my angels, and Holy Spirit to join me as I work through this ritual. Okay, and sometimes I'll say through my new moon ritual or through my new month ritual or through my full moon ritual. So I'll call on them or my help, whatever it is I'm doing, I'll call on them to help me. Okay, then I'll usually spend a few minutes, now a couple minutes, like 3 to 5 minutes, not long, kind of just reflecting on the month that just went, what you're looking at for the next month, kind of spend a few minutes in that reflective period. I'm getting chills everywhere, y'all. Okay, they must have shown up even though I'm like not actually doing a spell. So really meditate, take that couple minutes. I want you to meditate and find your feelings, okay? What do you feel about last month? How do you feel about the next month? What's going on with you right now? How or where are we vibing? What feelings are we having? Then I want you to take a piece of paper, and I use these little slips. Can't find the notepad, but they're like this size, okay? It's just like a little notepad this size. You can buy on Amazon if you want to spend your money. You can buy 111 just showed up on my clock. This clock is off. I don't know what 111 is, but it just flashed 111 at me. But so you can use cell paper and stuff you can get like on Amazon and all that. And I can also put a link to that below. But really, you don't need all that. What you want to focus on is doing the ritual with the right energy. Okay, doing the thing with the right energy, not worrying about getting it all perfect. It's not about being perfect. So once you get your piece of paper, write out your things that you are super grateful for the last month. Nothing is too little and nothing is too big to be grateful for. So you're going to really put out this energy of being thankful and intentionally joyous and happy for what happened in the last month and what your guides brought you and what the universe brought you. After you've done that, I want you to place it on your altar. Now, last month, if you do this every month, last month's gratitude will still be on your altar somewhere. And the reason you're going to put on your altar now, if you don't have an altar, you're going to put it in a place where you're going to see it. You're going to put it like maybe in your workspace, maybe next to your bed, on your bedside. And we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But so replace last month's gratitude list with this month's gratitude list. If you missed a couple months, replace whichever one is there with this month's list. Okay. So you're saying last month I was gratitude. Like for me, it was like I had a great February. We were getting back together with family. I had lots of good conversations. I developed so much good material. So many good things happened in February. So I wrote all those things down. So once you've written down your gratitude list, I want you to write down a couple of things that maybe were hiccups last month that really frustrated you or were a block or were challenging for you in the last month. I want you to do that and then really decide what it is you want to release. So think about what was frustrating and what are you going to release into the universe as things that are no longer going to challenge you as you enter into the new month. So that could be 2 or 3 different things. For me, I struggle a little bit with some money mindset issues. I was struggling a little bit with like a duality I was kind of living in. I'm working more on not only trust. The universe loves to challenge people's trust, but I'm working a little bit more on how am I growing? How am I going to fully accept where I want to go with my life, but also be in this reality in this moment? And I was having this kind of back and forth. So I want to release those feelings I was having with those things. So really do that. Okay. Write down a few things you want to release. Fold that paper up. Okay. So do that on a different paper than your gratitude paper. Now on a third piece of paper, and what I use is actually, I love pink. So anyone who doesn't know that, I absolutely love pink. But I have these amazing pink, they're just a pink note card. But I usually will write my theme for the month. So what I want you to do now is think of a theme for the month that's coming up. So for me, this is where we're shifting our energy and we're thinking about new month and new moon. The new month will bring in, and lately, I don't know how this has been happening, but the new moon and the new month have been around the same time for us. But you really want to just start manifesting the next month. You want to be calling in the good energy. What am I calling? What am I manifesting? What am I creating? Right? So what is your theme? Like, so for me, my March theme is expand. So more people knowing more about what I do. That's my March theme. Your theme, my husband's theme for his business is growth, or for his life is growth. My friend's theme is balance. She wants to try to balance a couple things. She's been kind of out of whack with these feelings and those, so she wants hers is balance. So whatever it is you want your theme to be, write that on the card or write that on a sticky note and put it where you're going to see it. Now, my card, like I said, is right here. This thing you see back there, that's my card that says expand. It's on my altar. If you don't have an altar space, again, no big deal. When I tell you to put things on your altar, if you don't have one, don't panic. You can still just make one small area where you keep all your stuff. The other thing you can do is you can put it in the farthest corner southwest, I think it is, of your house. So like when you're looking at your property, like if you were a bird's eye view of your property, whatever, it's like way over here to your left, the farthest left and top that you can get. That's for me. Now you can Google about where to put it. I always put, like, we write a new moon check every month and I put it over here. That's where you're supposed to put things. You can plant things in that part. And that's just like the whole thing with like feng shui in your house and all these things. We can talk more about that at another time, but you can also bury it in your yard and plant it with some seeds and water it, whatever makes you happy. I think it should be somewhere you see. I like bathroom mirror. I like bedside table. I like the background of your phone. Some people will take their phone and make the background their theme. Okay. So every time you go to unlock your phone, I'd see expand or whatever your theme is. So Come up with a theme for the next month. Okay, write that on a note, place it where you're going to see it daily. I want you to be thinking about your theme every day. Okay, now write out 3 intentions for your new month. Okay, and like that could be to, if you're a social media person, like reach, gain 50 followers, or, and these aren't goals, they're intentions. These are things that you're asking the universe to bring to you because you intend for them to happen, because you're creating your reality. So remember, intentions are going to be there, not a goal. So it's not like you're measuring again. It doesn't have to be a SMART goal and all of this. No, this is an intention. So your intention might be to be more present. Your intention might be to get up and get dressed before 9 a.m. 5 days this month. Okay. Whatever it is, your intention might be to reach out to 3 old friends and see how they're doing this month. Whatever your intentions could be absolutely anything. Now, my intentions are usually business and family related because those are the biggest parts of my life. I think my intentions this month were to really be present. My intention was to grow my reach. I forget what my other intention was because I'll talk for a minute why I don't know them. So I set my intentions. Okay, so come up with at least three intentions. I like the number 3. It's a complete number. All these things, like I like 3. You could come up with 2 or 5 or 1. It doesn't matter. Write your intentions on a 3rd piece of paper. So that you're going to have 4 pieces of paper total. First is your gratitude from last month. The next one is what you want to release from last month. The next one is like a sticky note with your theme for the next month. And then, so these both are last month, then your theme, and then your intentions, okay? These 2 could be on the same paper. What you want to release from last month and your intention for the next one could be on the same piece of paper. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm going to put a couple of videos of what I was doing. So, after you've written your 3 intentions for the month, I want you to find a place where it's safe to burn, okay? I don't want you to be burning things where it's not safe. If you're in an apartment, you're not allowed to burn. You can also do kind of in your sink and put it right out with water. Do it outside. If you cannot burn, you can chop up into little pieces, throw away. You can get it wet and destroy it and then flush it down the toilet. These are things you can do if you don't want to burn. I have little cauldrons on my altar. My little cauldron. That's where I do my burning. And then I take that ash and I create some black salt. But for those of you who can't burn, also no big deal. Don't worry. You can also bury it. You can also, like I said, chop it up really small or what have you. Get it wet and like roll between your fingers and turn it into like almost like paste, and then flush it or put it down the drain or throw it out or compost it. If you're a composter, you can put it in your compost bin, whatever it is, something where you're releasing it. Okay. So we've got our 2 pieces of paper that we want to burn. The 2 that we're going to burn are our intentions for the next month and whatever we want to release from last month. And the reason we're burning or destroying them is because we want to create a situation where we have released it to the universe. Releasing the outcome is one of the biggest parts of setting intentions. Being able to release it to the universe and let them provide for you is super, super important. So that's what you're going to work on kind of in this new month ritual. So just a quick recap. Open your circle, call on your guides, take a few minutes to reflect on the previous month and in the next month what's happening. Write down what you're grateful for in the previous month. Swap that out with last month's grateful list. Write down 2 things you want to release from the previous month. And then you're just going to write on that same piece of paper or another piece of paper 3 intentions for the next month. And then determine your theme for the next new month. Write that sticky note out and put it somewhere. So that's all of like the writing and the doing in terms of like the meditating and reflecting and everything. The next thing you're going to do is like go to your altar. I want you to take a moment to really let white light wash through you and imagine black gunk kind of going out your feet. So I want you to be cleansing yourself with white light energy. So you just imagine white light energy straight up ahead, above your head, down through your head, down through your body and everything. So that's going to be, you're going to cleanse your energy. Once you've cleansed your energy and kind of energetically released the previous month and really owned your intentions for the next month, I want you to really release the intentions. Now you want to say, okay, these are my intentions and I release the outcome. And if you've got to say it out loud, say it out loud. I release the outcome. I release the outcome. I release the outcome. Okay. And then I want you to call in new white light, good energy at the same time to fill the space, because as we do this burning, you're going to want the white light. As you free up space from last month's energy, I want it to be filled with great, pure white light energy that just cannot wait to make you successful in the next month. So call in that new white light energy to fill the space that you're in or to fill your body. Now go to your altar. I want you to start to burn your piece of paper. Okay. from a candle. Now, if you can get a green candle or a money candle or something, great. If not, use a clicker, okay? Just get one of these things and light it with a clicker. It does not have to be complex. Yes, it helps to have a little green candle. Sure, it helps to have fancy paper. Fine. But you don't have to do that because all of this is energy. Everything is energy, okay? So I want you to do, once you start burning it, you're going to say these things. With this flame, energy I tame. So you're going to say, with this flame, energy I tame. Then you're going to say, with this flame, my intentions I name. Then you're going to offer a small sacrifice. Now, I'm not talking about sacrificing babies or this or that. It can be like you can even use a bottle of water. You could use some rose petals. You could use, you could put a couple coins on your altar or put coins somewhere. Really like offering. I have these cute little turtles that mean things. You probably can't see them, but these little turtles that mean things. Like that might be something I'd offer as an offering 1 month. So you're going to put something of value to you in a place that you're saying this is an energetic offering to my guides, my angels, everybody and if you want like Fortuna or Lilith, you can call on a god or a goddess to really help you. But so offer an offering, give a little offering, whatever that is. So you're going to say, that sacrifice, you're going to put that sacrifice out there and you're going to say, with this sacrifice, I know the universe will provide thrice. So so you're going to say, first one was with this flame, energy I tame. The second one is with this flame, my intentions I name. With this sacrifice, I know the universe will provide thrice. And then the last thing that you're going to say is, with this flame, success I claim. Okay. And these 4 things, you're going to say those 4 things. Then I want you to one more time kind of fill yourself with that white light energy. Okay. And open up mentally and emotionally and physically. Feel your body opening up for all of the abundance and amazing, great, amazing things that are coming in for you in the new month. Okay. And then after that, you're going to say, I will it so be it. Take a moment to really sit in that energy of where you are. I will it so be it. After you've completed all these things, you're going to have to close the circle. Okay, don't forget to close the circle. So what you're going to say is, I thank my guides, my ancestors, my guardian angels, and all of any energy that has come to help me, spirit energy, or whatever you want, whoever you invited in, you want to thank them. Say, thank you for being here, for protecting me, for carrying my intentions through the next month. I'm getting goosebumps again. And then after you thank them, you want to say, the circle is now closed. No more love or light can enter or exit. So now you're going to close the circle. That creates the final closing of it. And that's what really creates this whole ritual from start to end. You open the circle, do all the things, close the circle. So open the circle, gratitude. Open the circle, call on your people. Gratitude, intentions, release, theme. Then do your burning and your statements about taming energy and all the things I said. So with this flame energy I tame, with this flame my intentions I name, with this sacrifice I know the universe will provide thrice, and then with this flame success I claim. Close, do all your thanks. Will it so, I will it so be it. Give all your thanks and close that circle. Then what you need to truly do is the work of releasing the intentions. And that's why I was telling you, I can't even remember what I wrote down for my intention because I fully released them to the universe. I will continue to do what is an aligned step every single day. And if you don't know how to figure out what's an aligned step, please reach out to me. I will do a free coaching call for anybody who wants one. I will talk you through how to make an aligned decision or how to figure it out. And if you're like, I don't even know what an aligned decision is, let's talk. You can read Natalie at yourfamilypsychic.com or at yourfamilypsychic on all social media. You can find me at www.yourfamilypsychic.com. If you get to my link in my bio, you can schedule an appointment with me for absolutely free. This is not a sales call. This is me talking with you about where you're at and how I can get you where you want to be. But what I do is I release those intentions and take aligned steps, knowing that each step that feels aligned, it's like my husband and I talk about it, it's like the game Pathfinders from Price is Right. Like if you're standing on a 3 and then you step to the 1 and it's the right price, it lights up, right? Or if it's the wrong, okay. But you're stepping on the number that's aligned. Okay, you're taking that next step that lights up the path. Or sometimes when I see people taking aligned steps when I do a psychic reading, I'm seeing stepping stones, like big stepping stones, lighting up like pink, blue, green, orange, yellow, whatever color. But every time I see someone like hopping between like stepping stones over like a river or a creek, and the stones are each lighting up as they hit the right steps. So I take aligned steps, and I know that the universe is moving mountains now to bring to me my intentions, because I've released it to them, because I know I trust them, which it's hard. Sometimes it's really hard to get out of our ego brain, get out of our mind that we think is creating these thoughts, and get into our feelings and trust that the universe will provide. And you can talk to my friends, man. They know that I've been going through it with a few different things in terms of trusting the universe. We can do it. We can all do it. If I can do it, you can do it. We can all trust the universe, but it's going to take us time to kind of train our ego to shut up and not be listening to that barking dog. I mean, if you name your ego like a dog name, like Fido, you can put Fido outside, okay? Calming yourself, really being relaxed. I also want to send a shout out to my dad, my husband's dad's wife, who gave me these amazing bookends. And I used to have some salt lamps there that didn't work that well as bookends, but these are really amazing. It's like a purple quartz or something bookends. They're amazing, and I love them. And I thank her so much for them. The universe, I did not even tell her I was looking for bookends that had crystals on them, and she showed up at my house one day with a surprise for me randomly. This is what I'm talking about manifesting, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I create my own reality, and when I need something to work out, it just works out. The universe provides. I didn't have time to go searching for bookends that had crystals in them, but they showed up at my doorstep anyway, because I told the universe I want these bookends, and they brought them to me. So remember that, guys, as you kind of go through your everyday. So this is my new month ritual. I'd love to hear from you guys if you do it, how it works, how you're feeling about it, and all those things. And then what we will do is I will put some videos at the end of this, or at the beginning. I'll include some videos of me and pictures of me and what I did in my ritual this month. And then if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Natalie at Your Family Psychic. You can also text me at 843-603-1529. You can totally text me. I will respond when I can. If I don't respond, that means I'm probably changing a diaper or putting kids to bed or working, doing a video or whatever. So I hope this helps you all as the new month is turned. You can do it now. You can do it just for next month, whenever feels organically great. If you feel like halfway through the month, you're like, man, I really feel off. I really don't feel like I'm on an even kilter. I don't feel like I'm succeeding the way I want this month. Maybe sit down and redo this. Start just from the day that you're at. What am I grateful for so far this month? What do I need to release that's holding me back so far this month? Okay. What's my theme going through the last couple of weeks of this month? And then what are my intentions for the next, 15, 20, 30 days, whatever it is that you want to do. You can do this anytime. Really. It's not like you have to do it on the month. Okay. I'm not a rules person. Okay. I'm not the kind of person that, like, when you start when I start a ritual, I have to follow all the things. I will say, like, the new moon and the full moon, there is an energetic association with that. So kind of do those near the new moon and full moon. But the new month, man, that's not really a thing. That's just like something us humans made up, this calendar. It's good for us to be able to quantify time, and our guides might not totally understand a month, but I do want you to just, whenever you need to reset, whenever you need to get on track, call in those guides, call in the angels, call in the Holy Spirit, call in spirit energy, universal energy. I think Pam Grout calls it the dude. I mean, just call in whatever energy or whatever people guide you, and whoever's there for you every day. I hope this was super helpful. I will post this, and you guys can watch it, and I hope that you guys are enjoying it. Please like, comment, subscribe. I have so much good content coming to you. The next video will probably be about the new moon, since there is a new moon happening here in about 2 hours. But I will be in contact, and I'm having more videos. And like I said, follow me at Your Family Psychic on all social media. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.